Which big box retail company hurt him? Today I wanted to talk about Grady Hendrix. I was really excited to start reading the Southern Book Club's Guide to Slaying Vampires, and I have to say it that slow because otherwise I'll mess it up and say slaying dragons or something. But I really wanted to read that book. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard really good things about the author. I'm too afraid to take off the sticker on the cover right now, but I will. However, I recently joined the Book Pushers book club, and our October read was Horrorstor, so I started with this one first. It's by the same author, and I really enjoyed this book. So it is laid out like an Ikea catalog, and that's kind of why the size is a little bit different. But it is really interesting, and I don't know if you can see, but it really does feel like you're flipping through a catalog. Every chapter heading has a piece of furniture that they're displaying, which is kind of cool. You get a cute little description. Every item number has a 666 in it, and it gets progressively, each chapter heading, the furniture gets progressively kind of more and more like torture furniture, which is kind of cool. It's kind of a cool concept. The margins were giant, so I really felt compelled, and I normally don't, but I really felt compelled to take notes in this one, just because the margins were so beautiful. The text is really big. It's a really quick read because of that. I think there's like 230 pages. I finished it in like maybe 4 hours. But yeah, it's a really quick read. The pacing's great. The plot, meh. It's meh. I mean, it's about what you would expect from story set in Ikea. Like there weren't really any like huge surprises. It's just a quick little fun read. It was really funny though, and I think that's what kind of hooked me in and kept me there, because I kept really enjoying the adjectives and adverb choices that he made. The choices that he made were very specific. They were handpicked very specifically, and because of those choices, this is what makes me think that Grady Hendrix, the author, has definitely worked in big box retail before, because the descriptions that he uses are really intimate. And I mean, I know that there's like kind of, everybody knows retail sucks, but just kind of the word choices that he used really felt like he knew it on an intimate level, on a personal level. And I think that's why it made the jokes hit harder. The one-liners were quippier. I really enjoyed the humor in this book. If I ever get the chance to ask him a question, that's the question I'm going to ask him. Which big box retail company hurt him? Because he knows it too well. He used to work at one of them. I'm going to guess it was Sears. I bet you it was Sears. I don't know why. Like I said, the plot is kind of meh, but the pacing is great, so it carries you along. You do kind of keep wondering what's going on. Like I said, I read it in like 4 hours because I just got through it so quick. So even if you don't end up liking this book, I still recommend it just because it's such a quick read that you can get through it, and the humor is sublime in here. Basil, great. I love Basil's character because it is so spot on. He is so adorable. Every retail team has a Basil on it, and perfect. He was done perfect. Also, there's a description in there of him having spaghetti noodle arms, which makes me giggle every time. Like, he's just so endearingly dopey, but like valiantly dopey, I guess, is the way I would describe Basil. But I really enjoyed his character. I really enjoyed his character arc as well. So yeah, Horrorstor, great. Quick, easy read. You can read it in an afternoon. Great way to get into the Halloween mood. And I am looking forward to reading the Southern Book Club, just because I love the voice. I love the voice in this book. I think it'll come off just as strongly in the Southern Book Club. Southern Book Club is about middle-aged moms, which I think is great. I think that's great for a protagonist. You don't see that too often. So yeah, that was Horrorstor. Also, I recently finished this Beast, House of Leaves, so I am going to do a review on that. I also have thoughts on this book. It was interesting. It was different. It was something else. So yeah, this video will be up in the next couple of days. It'll probably be a little bit longer, but